Okay, I think we're actually recording.
Okay.
The first question. What was your experience at Family Promise of Morris County?
Um, so my experience honestly has been phenomenal in general. Um, Something I didn't expect from a shelter, um, because I grew up in foster care, so I've been in a lot of shelters, and you kind of feel like you're either below people or you feel like you're just someone who's struggling. And Family Promise has never made me feel that way. They've always been such a support, like family. They really were like an extended, almost family, an extended network of support, that played such an important role, I feel like, in where I got today. um, but yeah, I feel like my experience in general has just been phenomenal, and everybody has been amazing and kind and supportive, and that was something that was very important and touching to me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Um, what do you feel were some of your greatest accomplishments?
Well, so now I'm in school, so that's definitely one of my greatest accomplishments. um I feel like learning different things, like learning, I'm a single mom of three kids, and even on a limited salary, like my salary, I didn't think I would be able to support three kids on it. And I feel like Family Promise helped in just different aspects of education, financial education, or just resources in general. Um, so definitely being a single mom of three kids and learning how to manage myself better, manage my finances better, to really be able to um, get through and not feel like we're struggling or we're feeling like we're without things. And then obviously my education, that was one of my biggest accomplishments, and something that Family Promise really supported me and helped me with, even when I expressed the desire to go back.
That's awesome. What is your current career and what are you in school for?
So I currently am a clinical care coordinator in the hospital, and I'm going to school to be a nurse practitioner.
So needed and so important.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
And thank you for, serving in a hospital at any point in time, but especially during current times. To be actively in a hospital and helping patients is a big deal. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Um, who impacted you positively out of all the people that you met through Family Promise?
Definitely Becca. um, there have been so many amazing people that I've met through Family Promise, but Becca has definitely been um, always my contact person. She's always really supported me. Therapy wise, she's always been there just to talk to when I needed therapy. And from a mental health standpoint, the times that I really needed, really to be uplifted or feel like I had some sort of purpose, she's helped so much with, uh, like, kind of helping me understand what my purpose was, or making me feel like I did have a purpose. And that's something that was so important for somebody who struggles with, like, being depressed, or just my situation in general. She definitely made a huge, huge impact out of everybody that I've met in Family Promise.
That's awesome. And I agree, Becca's awesome. And the last question I had is, what would you tell other families that are just beginning to work with Family Promise of Morris County?
Honestly, whether it's like a shelter family or a family who's receiving, I don't know what you guys actually call it, but just like support in general, like, that aren't in shelter. I think it's scary, the idea of being in a shelter, the idea of moving, and um, you kind of don't know where you're going to be. But I feel like this organization is just so amazing in helping you feel like you have a place and helping you feel like you have a goal. Um, And that's really the important thing, is that, you know, you have a goal, and you know that you have these people who actually genuinely care about you and want to see you in a better place, want to see you do better, and will do everything to push for you to get there. Um, and I feel like it's so rare. It's such like a hidden gem. It's so rare to find something like that, and people like that that actually, like, you feel like everybody loves their job. You feel like everybody, because they want to help, rather than does it because it's a paycheck, or, you know, you feel supported. And if you're scared, you're going to get through it, and you have all these amazing people to get through it. So I just feel like, you know, you just go through the motions, and one day you're going to wake up and just find your life in such a better place. And then you're going to be in the same predicament that I'm in, that I just feel like this amazing organization has just gotten me through so much. And I literally, I don't think I could have imagined my life the way it is now, or I would be where I am now. 5 years ago, I wouldn't, but yeah.
Here you are.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And that means a lot. Like, that's such an important thing to tell families and anybody in a similar situation, because you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's hard to trust at first, right?
It is. And, you know,
Yeah.
I same when I first was introduced to Family Promise, it was when I was like homeless with my oldest son. And the idea of being in a shelter with my child wasn't something that appealed to me at all. It felt like I failed. It felt like, you know, it just so much as a parent that, you know, you're like, oh my God, how did I get to this place? But, you know, sometimes it happens, and sometimes it happens for a reason. And, you know, you just learn to be better every day, and you have people to support you, to help you learn to be better, and help you learn to manage things better and maintain things better, and give you all the resources literally to succeed.
That's a lovely thing. That's lovely. Um, Thank you so much. Anything else you wanted to add, or?
Well, I just honestly, I feel like I can't thank Family Promise enough generally. I feel like there really isn't enough things or good things I could say about this organization to really express the way you guys have changed things, whether it's people I've dealt with directly, and literally anyone from the people you just walk into seeing, like Wendy, and, you know, to, you know, everyone upstairs who's directly working with you, whether it's Ali, Becca, um, anyone in, like, you know, who helps you get housing resources, things like that. Um, I don't think that you guys really understand the impact that you make. Um, I know you probably know, like, hey, getting somebody out of homelessness is a great thing, and you feel maybe somewhat rewarded, but I don't know that you guys really truly understand the difference that you make in somebody's life. And, you know, literally a million thank yous can't even be enough, because you guys really have gotten me through so much.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I'm so happy to hear that. It's amazing. Um, and I thank you so much for the privilege to speak with you, because to have you speak of the agency and through your eyes, like, I know we do good things, and I know we do important things, but speaking with you has impacted me. So I'm sure it will have an impact on many, many people. Um, I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Um, I'm going to stop recording.
Okay.